everyone, would you swap your national team winning back-to-back football World Cups or your club winning back-to-back I'd take back-to-back Champions Leagues over
Jamaica winning the World Cup back-to-back.
Nigeria winning the World Cup. Come on,
I'm not gonna lie.
No, I thought you meant England there. If you say Jamaica,
I might do it today. I can't lie.
So I have a magic wand now, Kunde, and I can say to you, Nigeria win 2 World Cups back-to-back.
Oh yeah,
or Arsenal win back-to-back Champions Leagues, but whichever one you choose to win, the other will never win.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Terry, what is this? Nah, man.
That last
thing has to be taken out, man.
Nah, that last one makes it hard, bruv.
Nah, I'm taking Champions Leagues if they never can win it again.
Never.
Because otherwise, you take.
If never again, then I'm gonna say Champions League. Actually, you know.
Because that makes it harder because otherwise you have the hope that, Liverpool will probably win a Champions League again and Arsenal will probably win one in their lifetime. But no, I'm going to take that away from you. 1 billion, I'd wear the Red Devil mascot costume.
I don't think people understand.
I might wear the costume because no one's going to see my face. So I might wear the costume. No one's going to know it's me.
Would you swap clubs for £1 billion cash on the table? I think a lot of people would, to be fair.
Everyone would, man.
Beckham because he's gorgeous, Terry. Well, no, if we're both from Leytonstone. We're both from the same manor. Do you know what I mean? Man United can have Saka and Saliba if we get the Champions League and Premier League. Thank you, bro. For free as well. I'd like that. That'd be free. Henry, Arsenal quad this season or Spurs relegated? That's a great question.
That's actually a good question, you know.
Take the relegation, you'll bounce back.
Yeah, relegation.
And do you know what? You win a trophy. You would actually
we'll win the championship. We'll come back up.
You come back up.
Parade.
You would win
If Arsenal win the
knowing us,
every team's done.
We would get relegated.
Yeah, just
and still not win the championship
permanently off all social media.
You get second. We have to win the playoffs. And then
that'd be us. We'd end up just about scraping the playoffs.
Yeah, if Arsenal win the quad, they're not going to do it this season. But if they won the quad this season, there'd be a lot of YouTubers that would have to hibernate like a bear, bro. They'd have to go. They'd have to go away for a long time.
I'm done with content. I'll go back to it. I'm only doing MMA stuff after this. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
I'll be pulling up to everyone.
What's football?
Pulling up to everyone's script, mate.
Oh, mate, that would be a madness if they did it. That would be a madness. If they did a quad. Right, this here says, is Foden Pep's only English player from the academy to be successful?
What do you define as success? Because some would say Rico Lewis already. So it depends what you're defining as.
Cole Palmer.
He's successful just elsewhere.
Yeah, that
was
it?
Henry is stuck to use your imagination essay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, some Bandulu stuff.
Bandu? I don't even know what that means. I've got another question, guys. Now, this is a hard one for us. This is a collective one before the end of the show. And the viewers, you've got to get involved in this too. Because I don't know. But I need logic, not bitterness. We have to delete 2 clubs forever off this list. Which 2 clubs get deleted forever? And
Napoli
why?
And Borussia Dortmund.
Say that again.
So we've got to delete 2 clubs forever. Which 2 teams and why?
Napoli and Borussia Dortmund.
Why? Why them?
Bring the list back up and I'll explain to you why. Because every other team on that list has done something absolutely extraordinary. Man City treble, PSG 9 titles on the road, Bayern Munich treble, Liverpool have won 7 Champions Leagues or whatever it is, Man United treble, Arsenal invincible, Chelsea went to concede something like 15 goals conceded, Inter have won Champions Leagues, Juventus won 8 titles on a bounce, Leverkusen did an undefeated double, Madrid, it's Napoli and Dortmund.
City and
Henry, I agree with you.
City and PSG, man. What do you mean?
City and Real Madrid.
Why City and Real Madrid, Cal?
Because them I have happier years.
Shameless.
Yeah. This is about me in Liverpool. I'm just being real with everyone.
He said no bitterness a second ago.
Like if Real Madrid bounced and they weren't about, we'd have 2 more Champions Leagues, maybe 3. If City weren't about, how many league titles would you?
You know what? Yeah, now City and Barca. Add Barca to my list. Add Barca
takes
to my
away
list.
our European Cup in '81. We beat the Madrid. Do you know what I mean? It takes
you still get that.
We still get it.
If you look at everyone's major,
Barca can bounce. Yeah, you're right.
The thing is, though, when you say what you say about Dortmund, though, you've got to remember about. I think where I disagree with you when it comes to Dortmund as a prime example.
They won the Champions League.
Compared to those other clubs, hang on. Sorry, Henry. Compared to those other clubs, they are tiny financially, and they have won the league title. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in Germany. They've won the European Cup. They've won the Pokal. They have achieved some really good things, and I sort of look at it and think like, okay,
what's the biggest historic moment? Because Leverkusen did an unbeaten season, which was never done in the league.
I understand that. But again, hang on. I get your point, but let me. I want to throw it back. I want to throw the question to you. When you think about what the likes of Bayern Munich, the likes of Napoli have done, when you think of the financial might those other clubs have, like what have Atletico done, considering they have much more money and they're a much bigger club?
They stopped the dominance with Barca and
hang on, but Borussia Dortmund dethroned and won back-to-back years against Bayern Munich.
True.
And we wouldn't have Klopp.
And they've won a Champions League. Hang on a minute.
It's always about Liverpool.
Terry, bring that back up.
Hang on a second. Have Atletico Madrid won the Champions League yet?
No.
For me,
PSG haven't won the Champions League yet. Arsenal haven't won the Champions League yet. PSG haven't won the Champions League yet.
For me,
PSG are tiny. And don't tell me PSG winning it in 9 years is an achievement. With the money they have compared to everyone else in France, it's a one-horse race.
You know what, Terry? For me, it will have to be PSG because I swear they got founded quite recent in terms of the other clubs.
1978 or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't mind if we delete them. The other one's tough because even
I'm getting rid of Barca quick. It's stolen our players. It's still our Champions League. It's setting off Van Persie for no reason. Van Persie as well, by the way. But yeah, Barcelona and City. I don't like
one club I'm definitely keeping. I'll definitely keep Liverpool because I feel that
vice versa.
And Arsenal, and not because of my content, but I feel for me personally, and City as well, I'd throw in there, that those clubs are so intertwined in the history of my football club. I wouldn't want to lose that. Like Arsenal for what happened in the 90s with Fergie and Wenger, Liverpool and City historically. I wouldn't want them to go because I think they're an important part of my football club. Do you know what? The team I keep looking at and want gone is because they have been found guilty as cheats before, and that's Juve. I'd get rid of Juve because they were cheats. Do you know what I mean? So you've kind of done something bad before, so I'd put you on the naughty step again and say, see you later.
I'll be honest with you.
Football Italia years though, Tell.
Man United and Arsenal with 3 and 4 on my list.
Italia years.
You not think looking at?
You say?
I don't think you can really. I think the only team that haven't won any European trophies, and obviously AC and Inter are historic. Juve had 9 league titles taken away from them for the actual cheat. So yeah, I mean, but when I say I kind of contradicted myself because when I said they haven't done anything like iconic Napoli. When Maradona turns up, they literally had a squad that 3 seasons before were like mid-table and then won the league. So,
if Spurs were on that list, I assume you'd have picked them because they're worse than those other 2 teams.
Yeah, because we haven't done. My argument was we haven't done anything really that iconic. Like the first double, yeah, but does that outweigh the trebles? See, it doesn't.
Nah, shit, innit?
We should be on that list, though, to be fair.
What do you mean you should be on that list? I wouldn't. I would not.
The Super League. Why not?
Do you know what they tell? Do you know what they tell? As a United and a Liverpool fan, you know I wouldn't say Juve though because it's a big part of both of our clubs. Hazel for us, the quarterfinal in the 2005, the 99 was it quarters or semis?
Semis.
Big part of both of
no, I hear you on that. What I'm saying again, so we can. I'd say it's deleting from now. So we remember who they are, but they're just gone. So I wouldn't take away their history.
PSG's my number one.
PSG.
Oh, deleting from today, not
from today, and they're gone.
From
not
today.
historically. Yeah, just deleted, gone.
Yeah, Arsenal, Real Madrid.
Is Arsenal because of their fans online? Is it because of the fans online?
Yeah, bro. I don't think you understand. I've got a lot of friends who are Arsenal fans, and every single day I get out of bed, I'll check my WhatsApp, and I'm like,
it's them. It's just them, innit?
Another day. Cool. And Real Madrid always beat us in Champions League, so yeah, Arsenal and Real Madrid. I take great pride in pressing that delete button on Arsenal.
Now you know that scene, yeah, where there's a red button and the next side.
Yeah, snap it, bro.
It's like that, you know. It was a Squid Game where they had to press the button to stay on they go. It's a Squid Game, but there we go. This here says scrape the Nations League or Howard Webb. I've got to keep Howard Webb.
That's a difficult one, to be fair.
But if it's from now, Howard Webb can go. Barca defo for cheating in finals against Arsenal for paying refs. I mean, there were big allegations they've been paying refs off and all sorts. So yeah, I'd get rid of them. City and Juve because they are both cheaters. Is what AA says here. Alleged. Well, one of them's alleged. City and Chelsea. They were both established recently. AMT here says Rico Lewis, Foden Player of the Year winner. He was. If Arsenal won the quad, Don would have to join Elon Musk's on Mars. Yeah, Don's I'm talking about. Don would be finished, especially as well. Saka gets like a brace in the final of the Champions League. Don's done. Don has to leave. Don has to go.
To delete socials.
He'll be like, but did he get a hat trick though? Did he get a hat trick?
Yeah. I know you got a quad, but you can still concede more goals than Chelsea did in 2004. Done. Or 5, whatever it was. I would take it because either way, if Cole Palmer gets sold, he will become a club legend if Chelsea wins a treble. Not worth it for just a Prem. Thank you, TM. Your team is treated the final like it was a trip. Oh yeah, Spurs. Yeah, you guys were just. I knew Spurs would lose that final when I was outside your ground chatting to Spurs fans who were just. I'm so happy. As soon as I heard every fan pretty much, I'm just happy to be there. I was like, you lost.
You lost. One of the worst days of my life.
No disrespect to Spurs, and I think I can speak for Kyle and all the Liverpool fans. We won it the minute we beat Barca. I know they say, "Oh, you never know," but we just knew it was done from there.
But when we beat,
you were the better team in the final as well. You actually played better.
Honestly, when we beat Ajax, genuinely, I've never felt a feeling like I was like, "Oh my lord!" And then when Kane starts when he shouldn't have, and then 40 seconds in, Sissoko's giving traffic directions. And I'm just like, if you was to look, I know we Spurs did it the other day against Brighton, but that should be what does Spursy mean? Giving away a penalty in 40 seconds in the biggest game in your club's history.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was honestly.
Boys.